Hello. I should probably change this because, you know, I'm definitely in the Winnie the Pooh nightgown, but it's okay. So lately on work days, I've been just doing the whole wig thing. As you guys can probably tell, because my hair is in these two horrible French braids that I really need to take out, which I'm planning to do at some stage. So yeah, I just have my hair in two big French braids, and I'm first going to turn on my flat iron because I'm gonna need that at some point. And then I'm just gonna take like a little edge brush and some Got2b and just push back my edges a little bit. I just do this to keep them out of the way. And plus, when I put my wig on, you can kind of see them if the wind blows a little bit too hard. So yeah, I just want to keep them a little bit slicked back. But yeah, I really need to take these French braids down and redo them. I'm not the best at braiding, like French braiding, especially like tight French braiding, especially because like my edges are so curly and I don't braid them into my hair. So yeah, there's that. So after I do that, I'm just gonna take my wig cap. It is used and has makeup on it, and just take like the part with makeup and put it in front. And then tuck the braids in the back. And I'm just gonna try and tuck all the baby hair like right here that I can into it. And then just scoot it back a bit. And I like to put makeup on my wig cap because you can see it less underneath the lace when I put on my wig. This is the wig I've been wearing. If you guys have been watching me for a little while, you guys probably saw me. I don't remember if I filmed me like making this, like actually sewing it together, but I know I did at least one video on this hair. This is from Cynosure Hair, I think. I think I got this off of like Amazon or something. But I've had this wig for about a year now. I think it'll be a year this coming month, or this month in October, or maybe next month. And yeah, I definitely need to deconstruct this wig and do something else with it, but I just haven't done it yet because I'm lazy. I did like go through piece by piece and flat iron it like not too long ago, so it is pretty silky, but it does tangle and the closure is just meh. But yeah, this is the wig I've been wearing lately. I noticed because I've been wearing my natural hair out for like a minute now, so I've noticed like all of the stress from the ponytails and like laying my edges and stuff, my curl pattern isn't the same. So I just wanted to leave my hair alone for a few weeks, and I just haven't bought any new hair yet. And I don't know why I haven't been wearing the curly wig, I just haven't. So this is what I'm gonna be wearing. So I just like to put it on. And the closure is dirty because I did have it on yesterday, but it is what it is. And then I like to center the part, so that means that the closure is not exactly center, but yeah. So I just like to lay it like right there, should be fine, because it still looks like I have a forehead. Because if I laid it like there, it'd be like, okay bitch, what's really good here? But if I go back there, then it's okay. And I have a pretty big forehead, so I can pretty much get away with it. So yeah, and then I just like to fold the closure back and take some hairpins or hair clips, whatever you want to call these. It clips back like this. I have freaking eyelash glue everywhere and it's not okay. But whatever. And then just clip back this side. And then I just like to chew out of there. I tried to avoid my edges, but if a little bit gets on my edges, not that big of a deal. So I'm just gonna take this Got2b, the black bottle, and put a very thin layer of this, and then do a couple layers of spritz, and then blow dry it on cool until it's tacky. I do that because I feel like if you use just the Got2b on its own, it's not nearly as strong as if you put a layer of that and then you spray this over it. Or even if you just use this by itself, I feel like it's low-key stronger than the gel itself. I got a new blow dryer, guys. I'm so excited about it. I got a new blow dryer and it came with like a bunch of attachments, and I haven't used any of the attachments yet, but I will soon. And yeah, I'm just gonna blow dry this on cool until it's tacky and then just put closure onto it. I'm just gonna take these off, and I like doing my wig like this because I can take it off at the end of the day, as opposed to if I use glue, it's a lot more work to take it off. But I hate sleeping in wigs, I really do. So, and I'm just gonna press that. I like to get really close to my mirror and make sure that the edge of the closure is like right on the edge of where I put the gel, so that there's like no leftover residue on my forehead. But if that does happen and you put it like a little bit too far back and there's still like gel on your forehead, just wait until like everything dries, your closure dries and everything, and then just take a Q-tip with like some water on it and just rub it on there and it'll come right off, because Got2b comes off with water. So now, like I said, I like doing my wig like this because it will come off at the end of the night. But if you're going somewhere, like if you're going to the club and you're gonna be dancing a lot, you're gonna sweat this out. Or if it's summer and you're just a person that sweats a lot, I am too, and you're gonna sweat this out, or you might sweat it out depending on what you're doing. So just be mindful of that. Don't, you know, wear this method to anything, you know, strenuous. And then once I use my rat tail comb to kind of like push that down, I'm gonna blow dry it on cool a little bit. This, in my opinion, is the quickest way to lay a wig. I do this pretty much every day before work, and it takes me like 10 to 15 minutes, if that. It's just taking a little bit longer today because I'm filming, obviously, but yeah, this is like the fastest way, in my opinion, to lay a wig. And this mixture is very sturdy. Like I said, as long as you're not sweating, your wig is not going to go anywhere. And even if you are sweating, it really just depends on what kind of sweating you're doing. Like if you're working out, oh sis, yeah, it's coming off. But if you just sweat a little bit, it's not going to sweat out completely. So yeah, I really like this method. It's super quick, and like I said, I can take it off when I get home and it's no problem. So this is what I meant by like my edges are kind of out if the wind blows too hard, but it doesn't look, whatever. I just like to use the bangs to cover it. They just fall that way anyways because I have it in the middle part. So yeah, but this is what it's looking like, and you can like see the lace is like, it blends in pretty well with my skin. But I'm still gonna take some powder a little bit later on, and yeah. So I'm gonna turn on my hot comb now. I have this electric hot comb here, and let that get hot. And while we're waiting for that, I'm just gonna flat iron the bangs a little bit. I can make your hands clap. I just like to pass the flat iron through it because last night I put it in a ponytail before I took it off, so it might be a little bit dented. I just like to take a paddle brush and just like brush through it just to keep it tamed. What I will say about this hair, I guess this is like a hair update. I would not recommend, well, I guess, you know, if you just need something cheap and quick, then yeah, I would recommend this hair because it is very, very soft and it feels nice. And the closure, like, it will melt into your skin. But like I said, this hair does tangle. It sheds like a mother F. So If you're one of those people that hates wigs that shed, don't buy this hair. Mind you, I did cut the tracks, so maybe that's why, but I feel like it would shed either way, to be honest. But yeah, and another thing is some of the strands are like different colors, so you could tell that this is like a synthetic blend. And I would just be careful if you did buy the same exact hair that I did, because I over bleached the F out of these knots. So yeah, it's like blonde up here. I put like some black eyeshadow, so it's not as bad, but yeah, I really did over bleach the knots on this wig. So yeah, just keep that in mind. It sheds, it does tangle, and there are hella flyaways on this wig, like so many flyaways. I'll show you guys what I do to tame those, but yeah, if you are someone who doesn't like flyaways on your wig, because like who does like flyaways, then yeah, just keep that in mind. I'm gonna take my, what is this, Sephora Micro Smooth Powder in Deep. This right here. This is what I use on my face. Mom! See, this is why. This is what I use on my face to like set my face. So I just like to take this and like just like a tiny little brush, just whatever brush will work, it doesn't really matter, and put that in the part. In my personal opinion, it makes it blend a little bit better and look a little bit less reddish. Like I said, I did over bleach these knots, so they are kind of like a weird color, and I feel like my scalp, my scalp is not this color, but it's gonna have to work. So it doesn't look that bad in person, in my opinion, unless everybody in my life's just been lying to me, which, I mean, you know, whatever, go off. But yeah, also my wig probably looks a little bit like high on my head, because like I said, those French braids are trash, but it is what it is. Smoke break. Just kidding, it's a nectarine. You guys, I woke up at 7 a.m. this morning. Usually I wake up at 8, work out for an hour, and then start getting ready for work at 9. But today I woke up at 7, like a good little nugget. And I guess I'll show you guys this just because. So I'm gonna take this Huda Beauty, which one is this? Oh. Take this Huda Beauty Rose Gold Edition palette and take this black shade. This is like the blackest eyeshadow that I own, I think. And just take like an eyebrow spoolie and dip it into that black shadow and just run it through where I told you guys I over bleached the knots on this wig. And that just literally like undoes it. Like it makes it match so much better. But you know what, even if you don't do that, like I would do it just a little bit, because if I didn't do it at all, like it would look really crazy. But who's really going to be looking at the crown of your head, you know what I mean? Like really the only person that can see up there is my brother, because he's really tall and he like towers over me. But other than that, no one's really going to be all on the top of your head like that. Back to what I was saying. I got up at 7 a.m. this morning and I worked out, and it's now like 8 something. And I got up so early so I could film, because honestly, realistically, yesterday I should have gotten up, washed my hair, blow dry it, and like re-braided it, like redid my French braids. But I was being lazy and I took a nap instead. So I was like, I have to like be productive. So I got up early today and I figured I would show you guys what I've been doing every day to get ready for work, just like hair wise, because I usually don't wear wigs to work. This is actually the first time in a very long time that I've worn wigs to work, because I don't like to get all dressed up for work. One, it's just work and I hate that place anyway, so what do I need to look good there for? And 2, it makes people act fucking weird, like it really does, but I digress. So I'm gonna take this Cream of Nature Argan Oil Shine or Style and Shine foaming mousse. This is just mousse. I just want to warn you, if you buy this, this smells like old men cologne. like, and not good old men cologne, just old men cologne. So if you're like really particular about the way your products smell, don't buy this because it does not smell good. I really wish I'd known that before I bought it, but obviously I didn't. So I'm just gonna take a few pumps of that and smooth that over the top of my hair. And this is how I get rid of some of the flyaways. Like I said, this wig does have a lot of flyaways, so it doesn't get rid of every single one, but it does help. And I'm just gonna take my hot comb and go over that. Just be careful not to put too much because then your hair will start to look kind of weird. But I put too much pretty much every day, so it's okay if you do. It's not the end of the world. And then what I mean by weird is like, you see how it's getting like super like piecey and chunky right there? That's what I mean by weird. So yeah. And then I just like to take my hot comb and just smooth it over just to help lay this wig down and make it flatter, as flat as it can be over those chunky ass French braids I have under here. Okay, does anyone else's Hulu suck? Like, I have an Apple computer and my Hulu is trash. Like, I don't know. When I'm watching shows, sometimes it'll just stop, or I have to like reload the page like 3 or 4 times. I don't know. I really don't. I don't know if it's my computer, but I really don't think it is because Netflix doesn't do that. Or like sometimes when I'm watching stuff, this pop-up will come up and say Hulu wants to use your current location. Like, what does Hulu need my location for? That's just weird. But and then it does this thing where like I'll try and go into full screen mode and it like it'll say that it's in full screen mode and then it won't be, and then I have to click out of it and then go back, like try and do it again. And then sometimes I'll press play and it like starts, like the little line starts moving like it's playing but nothing's playing, and like, I don't know. Apple, if you see this, fix that shit because it's annoying. Or Hulu, if you see that, whoever sees this, fix it. That's my hair. So now we're gonna move on to my eyebrows. So usually I don't really do my eyebrows. Lately I have been, but a lot of times I'll just go to work with like, sorry, I'm trying to turn off this hot comb so it doesn't get too hot and burn this desk. A lot of times I'll just go to work with like clear brow gel in my eyebrows. Lately I've been like actually doing them. I have no idea why, but my camera just stopped recording. But I just finished my other brow. You guys really didn't miss much. And then I'm just gonna take this. What is this? I think this is like City Colors, just clear eyebrow gel. I think I've talked about this on my channel before. You don't need this. I really want to try the Anastasia clear brow gel, but I got dark brown when I went. I don't know. This is really intense though. This is for like if you're doing like a full beat, because this will make your eyebrows really dark. So like on an everyday basis, I just like to use clear brow gel. But yeah, you don't need this. This I feel like doesn't really do much, but I like to use it anyways. It doesn't do much unless you use like a bunch of it, which I usually do. I just don't like how this stuff makes the eyebrow product kind of like move around. So yeah, that's something to consider. I would not recommend this brow gel. Okay, it's only 8:47, so I don't usually do this step when I'm going to work, but I do usually do this like any other time I'm leaving the house. This is like my everyday routine, if you will. Actually, I think I need this in my purse and I really don't want to get up. But I'm just gonna take these eyelashes. I just get these from my local beauty supply. They're pretty natural in my opinion. They're pretty natural for me. So I'm just gonna take these and pop these on. I like to use the Kiss strip lash adhesive. It's just the clear Kiss eyelash glue. And then just put on some mascara and yeah. I've changed, and I'm just gonna put a little bit of this mascara on my top lashes to help them blend with my natural lashes, or help them blend with the, you know what I mean. And that's pretty much it for my face. So yes, this is pretty much the finished product. Like I said, I just wanted to come on here and show you guys what I do to get ready for work lately. And yeah, I just want to tell you guys, I know I've been really absent on my channel. I haven't been posting as much as I usually do, but hopefully I'm hoping that that will change with, you know, this video. And I don't think I've announced it on my channel yet, but I have decided to take some makeup classes, which I'm just going to be taking a class to become a certified makeup artist. So I'm really excited for that. I'm really hoping to become a freelance makeup artist and make that my career and go ahead and just like transition into working for myself. And of course I will be filming, you know, whatever clients will let me film them. And I think that that will bring, you can definitely see my bro. I think that that will definitely bring back some motivation to get back into YouTube and filming and makeup and all of that. So be on the lookout for that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys like these kind of like early morning get ready with me's, just let me know and I can do more of them. But yeah, that's pretty much all that I have to say. I have to go and finish getting ready for work. So I will see you guys very soon in my next one. Deuces.